I've been watching a ton of YouTubes on nail polish storage and swatch books, and I love seeing how people store their stuff, but I haven't really seen anything like what I have going on, so I wanted to share that. Here it is. This is my polish swatch book. I was ashamed of it at first. Whoa, sorry, but now I'm a nail tech, so I don't care. It's my job to have these many nail polishes. My criteria were that it be really cheap, it be easy to add to, and that it be easy to compare the colors to one another. So as far as cheap, this is dirt cheap. It's just number 0 nail tips with a hole punched on them strung through a ball chain. Number 0 nail tips are about 50 cents for a bag of 50 at the nail supply. If you're not a professional, I'm sure you know one. I'm sure you get your nails done somewhere. Try and see if you can hook up with a pro, or you probably buy them on eBay too. Ball chain you can buy at the hardware store. I just had this around my house. Before I had a ball chain, I used a ring like this. These can be kind of hard to buy in singles though, and I outgrew this really quick. So the ball chain is the way to go, I must say. Probably maybe $1 you would spend on a ball chain of this length. This is about 18 to maybe 24 inches. Make sure you get extra findings too, that little bit. Because those can sometimes get loose, and it's just nice to have extra ones around. In case it does get loose, you can replace it. Those are about 10 cents. So, yeah, as you can see, it's really easy to add to because you just move it on the chain. All of the colors are together. So if I wanted to do, say, a blue ombre manicure, I can just go into my blues. I can kind of flip the ones I don't want to use out of the way, like, oh, I don't want any glitter ones, so all the glitter ones go that way. And it's really easy to compare them. So that's awesome. That's something that the wheels don't do. The wheels are also a pain in the neck if you get a new color, if you have them organized by color. I didn't want that. I'm really nuts about rainbow order, I think because I used to work in a craft store. So, yeah. Then I have them all labeled on the back to keep track because there's hundreds here. I have them labeled. I do have a spreadsheet on my computer. So the B corresponds to the brand. This one specifically, I think B is China Glaze. So it's just a brand and then a number code. The number doesn't really relate to anything. I just have them in there. So like I have tons of OPIs. They're all kind of messy. It's not like all the collections are together unless I bought the entire collection on the same day, which usually I don't. I should get in the habit of that. So in the spreadsheet, I just have this number first, then the brand, the color name, I have the date that I bought it too, and then I have a notes section. So, you know, if one color is exactly the same as another color, I can put that in the notes, or maybe if it dries matte, just any kind of anything about the polish. The other thing that people seem to do a lot, YouTubers, and I think is really cool, are the wall racks to store the bottles. I think that's really beautiful, but I didn't want that because I knew I would screw it up somehow and all my polishes would come falling down. I also wanted to be able to store them in a cool, dry place. That's how polish is supposed to be stored. And on a wall, you know, you might get a sunbeam hitting it or whatever. I wanted it all together and kind of sorted by color. So my storage solution are these Helmer cabinets. These are from IKEA. This was my splurge in the kind of process. These cabinets, I think they're about $50, but they're well worth it. I just got that second one recently. I actually got it free from some friends who were moving out of town. Theirs was silver, so I spray painted it teal just because I didn't like how silver looked with the white. But before I had that teal one, and I kind of used it to give myself some breathing room, I did have everything you see here was crammed into that white one. I say crammed, it wasn't so bad, but some of the drawers were pretty heavy, and especially I used the top drawer for tools and supplies. I was able to split that up with my nail art supplies. That's now in the top drawer of the teal one. And now I just have a lot more room to look through and see what I have. The other thing I like about Helmers is that they are on wheels. Can't really see them, but they're down there. So if it gets really hot here, which it doesn't, I live in Oregon. Sometimes it does though. We'll have like a week of 100-degree temperatures. I can move it into our bedroom where we have an air conditioner just to make sure that they're really safe. And then the polishes are hidden away from light, so I feel like they're going to last longer in there. So yeah, that's just a quick overview of my storage. If you want to see any polishes in particular, I do have, I guess I'll show this really quick. I have a separate swatch book for nail art, for my stripers, for my glitters, for crackle polishes. So there's, there's a little second hand to this. So I do keep glittery things separate, and, just this is more so my clients can get an idea of kind of what I can do. Temporamas based off my favorite China pattern, like florals and food pattern and animal prints and just different things in there. So you can use this ball chain in a lot of different ways, organize it however you want. If you get bored one night, you don't have anything to do, you can reorganize it. I think it's really fun and it's really easy. So yeah, leave me some feedback, let me know what you think. If you have links to something that's kind of similar, I would love to see. Thanks for watching, bye!